You all know that Roe v. Wade was overturned by the Supreme Court this past Friday, and my initial reaction to this news was anger, disgust. I did a live stream the same day where I expressed all of these emotions, and I even said things in that live stream like, fuck this country, I hate this country. And after a few days to let this news soak in, do I feel the same way or have I calmed down? I think that I can say with certainty, no, I haven't. Fuck this country. And it's not even just the Roe v. Wade thing either. That was the straw that broke the camel's back, but so many things have been adding up over time that just make me ashamed to be born here. The rampant anti-LGBT bigotry, systemic racism, a president that incited a fucking insurrection in response to losing an election. Clarence Thomas, one of the Supreme Court justices, has even said that they're considering overturning the right for gay people to marry. They're even considering outlawing contraceptives and bringing back sodomy laws, which would mean that blowjobs and anal sex would essentially be outlawed. And guess who this would unfairly target the most? You guessed it, gay people. This is a Supreme Court that is hell-bent on imposing their Christian values on us, the American public. This is not something that goes down in a country that is supposedly the free fucking land. This country loves to masquerade itself as the freest country on earth, yet seems to have no fucking problem telling someone what they can and can't do with their own bodies, telling someone who they can and can't marry, telling trans people that, hey, you can't receive your gender-affirming surgeries, because we hate your existence, and your very existence is somehow a threat to children, so you better stay in the closet, or else we will continue to malign you as a child groomer or something else that is completely fucking ridiculous. The Supreme Court is now pretty much a servant to the GOP, who is not a political party at this point, but is rather an entity whose purpose is to sow more hate and division in this country, and is hell-bent on stripping the rights away from groups of people they don't like. And that is why I just cannot tolerate the presence of anyone who supports the Republican Party in any way, shape, or form anymore. But let me not just throw shade at the Republican Party. Of course, they're the biggest culprits here. But let me also just say, fuck the Democratic Party. You had 50 fucking years to codify Roe v. Wade into law, and what did you do all that time? Just sit on your fucking asses and watch this shit unfold and do fucking nothing. Like I've said before, Obama, who had a supermajority in his favor during his time in office, said during the 2008 campaign that he will codify Roe v. Wade into law. What did he do? Fucking nothing, because here we are today. Roe v. Wade is gone. He did not bother to have Scalia's seat filled when he was still president because he smugly thought, there's no way Hillary is gonna lose to Donald Trump. Come on. And Ruth Bader Ginsburg abso-fucking-lutely should have retired during Obama's administration because she was already deathly ill even then, but she smugly thought the same thing more than likely, and she died during Trump's term. So while their opposition is busy destroying the civil liberties of people they don't like, they do nothing to counteract, besides, oh, Nancy Pelosi reads a fucking poem, or oh, Democrat politicians go to the Capitol and sing fucking God Bless America. And I'm supposed to be enticed to vote for this party come midterms in 2024. It's just fucking embarrassing, the state that this country is in right now. And it's to the point where I just sit and wonder, is there any fucking hope for this country? In the foreseeable future, at least? You have one political party that is taking a shit all over individual freedom right now, and a rabid voter base who are just as hateful as said political party, cheering this on, and this consists of millions upon millions of people in this country. And then you have another side of the political aisle, who seems to not care at all about what is going on right now, outside of just virtue signaling their opposition to what the other party is doing right now. They are fucking cacks who couldn't give a shit less about your individual freedom. Maybe at the very most they care about making small, incremental progress in this country, but that can easily be ripped away once the other party takes charge again. So please, tell me, why should I place any fucking faith in the Democratic Party? But harm reduction. Yeah, harm reduction. Go up to any person with a uterus who is living in a state that has outlawed abortion following this news about that harm reduction. I'm sure they're really fucking feeling it right now. But I digress. I've never felt more unpatriotic than I have these past few days. Don't get me wrong, I haven't felt patriotic for this country in a long-ass time, but the recent news has just increased that by like tenfold. I mean, what is there to love about a country where hatred is so rampant, where the bodily autonomy of a person is completely negated? And I might get this thrown at me because I've seen a lot of this on the internet the past few days. Why do you care about this news? You live in a blue state. You're not impacted by this whatsoever because, well, one, you're a cis guy. Two, you're in a state that has no plans of outlawing abortion. People like Mike Pence are already toying with the idea of a federal abortion ban. People in blue states are potentially not safe either. The Democrats are probably going to get crushed in the midterms, so that grants the Republicans the House and the Senate. We're probably going to get a Republican president in 2024, whether it's Trump or DeSantis. You really don't think that they're going to at least try a federal abortion ban if they have that much fucking power? And who's to say they wouldn't try to do the same thing with gay marriage, or try to fully outlaw gender-affirming surgeries for trans people on a federal level? Overturning Roe v. Wade was probably just the beginning. The Republican Party and this current Supreme Court are probably going to walk back so much progress in this country, it scares me to death. If anyone watching this thinks I'm being alarmist, you're probably the same people who laughed at others who said Trump packing the court would lead to something catastrophically huge, like Roe v. Wade being overturned. Everyone should be fucking terrified of the direction this country is steering towards right now. And 4th of July is coming up. If you feel any sense of pride in this country still, I seriously question your morality. That's all I have to say. Bye-bye.